As Sammy the adventurous shark continued his journey, he encountered a new and dire threat to the ocean: overfishing and the depletion of marine resources. He witnessed firsthand the devastating consequences of unsustainable fishing practices, as fish populations dwindled and ecosystems suffered. Sammy couldn't bear to see the ocean's once abundant life being depleted. Determined to address this urgent issue, he joined forces with a coalition of marine creatures, including the wise old sea turtle, the nimble dolphins, the clever octopus, and the industrious seabirds. Together, they formed an alliance called the Guardians of the Sea. The Guardians of the Sea embarked on a mission to restore balance to the ocean and promote sustainable fishing practices. They advocated for the establishment of protected marine areas, where fish populations could replenish and habitats could thrive. They also worked closely with fishermen, educating them about the importance of responsible fishing methods that would ensure the long-term health of the ocean. Sammy and his allies engaged in dialogue with governments and international organizations, urging the implementation of stricter regulations on fishing practices. They called for the enforcement of catch limits, the use of selective fishing gear, and the elimination of destructive practices like bottom trawling. Their efforts began to yield results. Governments enacted new laws and policies to protect fish stocks and preserve marine ecosystems. Fishing communities embraced sustainable fishing practices, recognizing the long-term benefits of maintaining healthy oceans. Sammy and the Guardians of the Sea organized campaigns to raise public awareness about the importance of sustainable seafood choices. They collaborated with chefs, restaurants, and consumers to promote sustainable fishing and responsible seafood consumption. People became more conscious of their seafood choices, opting for certified sustainable products and supporting local, small-scale fisheries. As the years went by, fish populations rebounded, and the ocean started to recover. The diverse array of marine life returned, and the delicate balance of ecosystems was restored. Sammy and his fellow Guardians of the Sea rejoiced, knowing that their collective efforts had made a significant impact. But Sammy knew that the work was far from complete. He continued to explore the ocean, spreading awareness, and inspiring others to join the cause. He worked tirelessly to ensure that sustainable fishing practices became the norm worldwide, protecting marine resources for future generations. Sammy's story became a legend, passed down through generations as a reminder of the power of conservation and the importance of responsible stewardship of the ocean. Each year, on Sammy the Shark Day, people around the world celebrated his legacy by organizing sustainable seafood festivals, fishing workshops, and educational events. And so, Sammy the adventurous shark's mission lived on, a beacon of hope in the fight against overfishing. His story reminded us all that by working together and making conscious choices, we can protect and preserve the ocean's abundance for generations to come. Through sustainable fishing practices and a commitment to marine conservation, we can create a future where the ocean teems with life and remains a source of sustenance and wonder.